Hello everyone, today I would like to tell you about zero to low resource classrooms. And sometimes in my classroom have computer, internet and projector. It's very easy for us to make our lesson. But if you have nothing, so how can you deal with your classroom? And how can you make your lesson better or make your lesson more interesting? So that is something I would like to tell you now. Zero to low resource classroom. The first one, in my classroom, I add some slogan like play, learn and grow together. I just print in a big photo and I print it on the wall. Yes, that is slogan in my classroom. And I also have picture on the wall about some topic. For example, is the color. Students can easily to look at the wall to find out, okay? And also the weather. Yes, hang on picture on the wall about weather, or about food, about farm animals. To class 1s from 5 to 7, they study about the alphabet, so I just for some alphabet, for example Z for giraffe, etc. And next one about weather. And in my classroom, I also use flashcards, for example like that. It is Mary's. This is Hakim. He is from Malaysia, and it's very easy to introduce character and where he is from. Yes. Or flashcard like that. You can use many kind of flashcards when I show something. For example, when I show about character, or I can use flashcards about fruit or animals, clothes, and many topics. I can use flashcards. We also create worksheets by myself, or use toolforeducators.com to create worksheets for students. For example, I create my family tree for students to post picture or draw picture here, and they can easily to remember words as well as the picture very easily. Next one, I create flashcards by myself for students. For example, about families, and the first one is grandpa, grandma, father, mother, or sister, etc. And with it one, my students are very excited and they really like the lesson, and I think it's a very effectively ways. And I also create a box so student can post picture of his or her family here and post it to make a box is also a good way. You can see here family members. Yes. And I also use Puppet to make my lesson more wonderful or more interesting. You can see here. Besides, I also create chants and games. For example, when I teach children about cat, heart, mom and dad, I can create a shorthand. It's very easy for students to remember. And I also put in group, divide students into groups to play game like here. Next, you can force students, small children, who can play Scrabble. For example, we can click on picture and which group is faster is receive a flower like here. Students are also very happy with it. And I also use some teaching tool. It may waste my money, but I think you spend money to buy once, but you can use many times then. So I think it's not cost so much. Besides that, I also let students to do project. When we study about it, you can cut and make some like that. For example, heart, star, triangle, etc. You can see here. Or about family, you can make the envelope and post picture of our member family here. Or you can draw about family. I let students to draw about the waste, and this is the product. It is like that. I also use pens, paper, and many things to make teaching too. For example, you can make a turtle, make fist or heart, sandal, or make house, etc. So you can use all things to teach our students. Yes, you can see it's very beautiful. And I also use song. You can create other song-based music of some song that students familiar with the rhythm, and you can use words to make or to create song. It's very interesting. And next, I also use storytelling. I copy the story and then I make picture, and then I will tell it to my student. As we use storytelling in Wichu, okay? When students have no textbook, I photocopy for my students. We can do because it have local style new textbook. And I also create worksheet and exercise for my students. 0 to low resource classrooms. We have many difficulty in 0 to low resource classroom, but we can do many things to make our lesson interesting. It may be waste time and money, but we do once, we can use many times later. So, let's try to do all things to make our lesson better, to help students get knowledge. Thank you for your listening. And besides all I have present, I also make many worksheets for my students to do it at the classrooms. For example, here for class 1, I can do some worksheets like here. You can see, for example, yes, you can see here about letter Z, okay, and many other letters, for example, letter V, you can see here. That's something I do in my classroom when we have low zero resource classroom. I hope that my sharing can help you. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.